This presentation will help you understand how to complete the referencing and bibliographic details which are an academic requirement for research assignments. More detail is found in your blue bibliography book, which is on your book list and which you should have purchased. The style of referencing which we use at BBC is called the Harvard method, which is a very popular and simple author date system. The Harvard citation system has two requirements. One is in-text referencing and the other is end-text referencing. The first is to record the in-text requirements, that is the author and date or year, whenever you use a quote from a source, whether it is a direct one, that is the exact words of the author written in single quotation marks, or indirect, where you change the exact wording around a little bit and don't use quotation marks at all. The example here is Jones 2005, page 42. Note that it is his surname only. The second component of the Harvard citation system involves the use of end text references, also called the bibliography. This consists of all the sources you used in your assignment, whether you quoted from them or not, and you must insert them in alphabetical order by the author's last name only, and you place them on the last page separately from the rest of your essay. You must make sure you use the same font and font style and same size. You also must make sure that both of these details dovetail or agree precisely with each other. So, what do your in-text references look like? You choose a sentence from a source which enhances what you are trying to say in your assignment. Put it into single quotation marks if it is a direct quote, that is the exact words of the author, and add in brackets the author's last name, the year published, and the page number if known. When your writing becomes a little more sophisticated, you might like to make your in-text reference an author prominent one, where the author is part of the main sentence, as in this example here. Just note that wherever you place the author's name, you must immediately follow it with the year of publication and the page numbers, if you know them, in brackets. This second style also allows you to add other details of the author, such as their first name and any titles such as doctor or professor, which indicate the quality of the quote and make you look good. Web pages are the source which students have most difficulty with. So note carefully what the requirements are. In this example, you can see that the title is located just above the text, with the author's byline just underneath it. The home page appears to be national, and the host or the sponsor, that is whoever pays the web hosting bill, is clearly the Sydney Morning Herald. If this wasn't clear, you can find the home page and host usually by going to the URL and cutting back to the first / and then hitting enter. This should help you to find the host or the sponsor of the website. Referencing images such as diagrams, graphs, charts, pictures, etc. can present problems for students, as they are also included as sources whose details need to be given. So make sure you center your image in the middle of the page. Then first of all place the title above the image. If the title isn't known, you need to give it one. Then write figure in sequential numbering underneath the image, and underneath that you must include the author date's information, which you later expand upon in your bibliography. You must not forget this. Referencing for a book is easy. In terms of in-text referencing, here is another quote from the author James Torr. Note again that the easiest method of quoting is to put the sentence you wish to use in single inverted commas and then place the author's surname and the year published immediately after the sentence, followed by the full stop here, not here. The end text or bibliography entry would include the author's surname, first of all, followed by a comma, then their initials or their name and initials as in here. Note there's no punctuation used here at all in front of the year. Then a comma, then the year, then a comma, then the title of the source in italics, a comma, the name of the publisher if you can find it, comma, the place or city published, or suburb in this case published, and the state or country published, then followed by a full stop. Website referencing is a little more difficult for many students. Again, in-text referencing is easy. Just write your quote and then in brackets after it, insert the author, if you can find the person or group responsible. In this case, Better Health Channel is responsible with no personal author, and followed by the year. That should be in italics, then the year. And if you can't find the year, you don't have to be a detective. If you can't find the year, you just write N.D. in lowercase to indicate no date. The bibliography or end text entry is a little longer. If you know which person or group is responsible for the website, write this in, as in the Better Health Channel. Put a comma, then the name of the article in single inverted commas, the name of the home page in italics, the host or the sponsor, and you can see that this is Better Health Victorian Government, so the Victorian Government is the host or the sponsor, the ones who've paid for the hosting of the website, the city where that is published, if you can find it, it's not always easy. You must then put the word viewed in and then the date. Notice there is no TH there. This is a formal thing, so don't write 12/5/12. That would be incorrect and slang. Follow that with a comma and then the web address. All right. And you put that in angle brackets to separate it from any other text. Now this is all clearly set out in your blue book. So good luck with doing this. If you've got any problems, please come see Miss King in the library with any queries, because there are always tricky questions and I love helping with those. Thank you.